Hello, this is Mammal Mage with another Let's Draw video. Normally I just add music to this, but I couldn't find anything for this character, so I'm just gonna be yapping as this happens. This week I'm using Hermione from Sherlock, Yack, Zoo Detective. I wouldn't blame you if you've never heard of this show. It's this children's cartoon from France, but it's pretty cute. Okay, here I'm doing the sketching stage. I'm using Google Image for the references. And yeah. She has a very thin body. And doing her legs and now her waist. Okay, and now her tail. And yeah, I wanted to get her ears just right. And now doing her eyes. Sorry if I sound a little clunky, I didn't really have a script planned. And now for her arms. And now the neckline of her shirt, and now the tufts on her neck. Making little rice shapes for her arms. Now for the tufts on the side of her head. And for her eyebrows, and now her coif, and now her skirt. Okay, now worked a little more on the tail. Took a few times to get this right. Okay, now her boots. I don't know why she was wearing high heels to chase criminals, but oh well. Now the stripes on her shirt. Okay, now for a little detail on her tail tip. Okay, now her eyelashes. I know it looks like I'm doing this really fast, but I actually have this at 4 times speed. This drawing actually took me more than an hour. And now for the line art. Wanted to get the top part of her eye thick so it looks like the style of the show. And now I'm doing her pupil. I'll do the iris in color. Okay, now doing her other eye. Coloring in with pen's kind of a pain. Now her eyebrows. Now her nose or her muzzle or whatever you want to call it. And now her ears. Oh yeah. Originally I was gonna make her outlines different colors for the style of the show, but I figured that was gonna be too much work, so I just went, what the heck? just draw the outline with regular black. And okay. Now outlining her ears. Really kind of a difficult, kind of aggravating. And now doing her other ear. And here we go. Okay, now going down to her neck. Now her body. Now moving in for her arms. She has her hands in a cute little position. Okay, now the neckline of her shirt. Now the stripes on her shirt. And now her mini skirt. Now her legs. I don't think her boots came out that well. Now her tail. Okay. Okay, now I did the line R. Oh, almost forgot how to coif. Sometimes I rush myself so much that I forget a step. And then comes the cleanup. Want it to look professional. Now, erasing, and sometimes I use the eraser tool, sometimes I use the lasso tool. Depends on how thin the lines are, how close the lines are. And okay, now getting her body. And now getting her muzzle. Now working around the ears. Smoothing things out. And getting rid of some little spots I'm seeing. And okay. Don't know what to talk about next. CR would probably turn this into one of those Q&As, but I haven't really gotten questions from my YouTube channel. And okay, now her legs. Now her skirt. And okay. Now getting ready to do the color phase. Okay. I figure I start with red because I thought was the most color on her was red. And Okay. If I leave a little bit around her eye out, but that kind of got hard to fill, so here we go. And here's me doing her irises. She has these large brown eyes. And, oh, yeah, made a few mistakes along the way. Live and learn. And now doing her nose. And okay, now I'm doing her fur. She has this nice cream color fur. Had to go all over. Caught a little mistake around her legs. And her hair. Okay. It was a quick fix. There. Wanted to make sure I'm getting rid of some annoying pixels around her eyelash. And this is moving faster than I could talk. Okay. Now I'm doing a little more details on her shirt. She has like 3 shades of red. And okay. And now doing her tail tip. Made it a little darker brown than her eyes. And now her boots. Okay. And oh yeah. Wait. And finishing up. And now this is probably the harder part when I was drawing her. The flower patterns on her clothes. I always had this problem with characters who have spots or stripes. What people don't realize is that spots on like a cheetah or a Dalmatian, they're like a fingerprint. There's hardly ever 2 who are alike. That's kind of what makes drawing spots and stripes kind of hard. And you have to make sure they're all in sync. And okay, drawing little yellow flowers. Now doing her skirt. Okay. Little daisies. And okay. So Yep, coloring this in was a pain. I think my daisies were a little off. Just one little mistake and I just had to do the whole thing over. Okay. And another daisy. Okay. And this is probably the last one before finishing up. And and now doing the stems. And giving the stems leaves. Oh yeah, and the flowers on the edges. Okay. And now leaves. Kind of weird that they're the same color as the flower petals. Okay. Okay. Finishing this up. And now for the final leaves. Oh. Okay, now it's the right shape. And I was almost ready to get this done, but then I realized I forgot to shade her cheeks. Okay. I had to make the right size for the airbrush. And went too far, and there we go, Hermione. Okay. If you want me to continue doing my videos like this, leave a comment below and maybe tell me which character you want to see me draw next. Well, bye.